So it looks like my internet connection is working again, more or less. So there's still things that I can't quite explain, but maybe it's because we have the Super Bowl in town, and I guess that takes up a lot of resources. Maybe professional services diverting things from whatever the customers are getting, like the plebs like you and I, but maybe big companies are being allocated higher bandwidths until this is over. I don't really know. But yes, so it's kind of working again, even, and this was an unrelated issue, Restream appears to be working again. I've just done a test. I've done a short one yesterday, I've done another one this morning. So Restream appears to be working again from my location. I'm not sure if they've actually done anything or ever looked at my support query. My guess is no. It's probably just an automated reset that happens twice a week, because it's just what you gotta do when systems aren't quite working well. And I've also tried streaming to Mixer, and that also seemed to work. So that's good news. I like that. So it looks like now we have a plethora of options, and that's what I wanted to talk about today, because there are implications that are really difficult to explain, and they're political. And I thought I'll take a crack at it, because it's been going around in my head, and for good reason. So here's the thing. Especially with Twitch. So it's about the fact that we tried out Twitch, and I think it works really well, and I like the idea of having another option to do things when other things don't work. So it's kind of a bigger thing. So it's like my mind works. It's just a bit, there's a lot in it, and sometimes I just have to talk it through, and because there's many aspects to the whole problem. So here we go. So Twitch is, I've been on Twitch for the last year or so, and things have changed on Twitch in that short period of time that I've used the service. But I do like it. There are aspects that I don't like about Twitch, like the chat, for example. That's pathetic when you refresh the window and the whole chat's gone. I mean, what's that all about? That's terrible. It's much better on Mixer. But one thing that is good about Twitch is the fact that they have a large audience, of course. And that's the reason why I went on there in the multi-streaming realm to begin with, because there is a large audience on Twitch, and that means there's potential income there. Sadly, it's all about money, isn't it? But there's also people I can reach, and it means I can spread the word and make the world a better place. So those are the two factors that are feeding into the fact that I want to be on Twitch, or I should be on Twitch. It's a large audience, and there's potential money coming out of Twitch. Currently that's not happening, because I'm not a monetized partner or an affiliate with Twitch. On YouTube I'm monetized, on my main channel I'm monetized, and it's going well. It supplements my income by about $150 to $200 every month, which is great. And that isn't coming from, many of those videos aren't actually 3D videos. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube that make me money that are not 3D videos. And growth hackers would suggest, look at those videos and make them again. Basically make videos along the lines of those topics again, and avoid making videos of topics that your audience doesn't want to see, and then you get rich. And I'm not really into that. I'd like to do what I feel like doing, and if it makes money, that's awesome, but I don't think I want to make it for the money. But money is of course important, so I need to have a look at the wider picture of how else I can make money. And Twitch is one of those avenues that currently presents this opportunity. Now, to become a monetized person on Twitch, I'll say person because they have two programs. One's the affiliate program and one's the partnership program. Partners are the people who stream 6 days a week and have audiences of hundreds and thousands of people concurrently watching. Those are partners usually. And affiliates are those who are doing a little bit, but enough for there to be a substantial enough audience that it makes sense to put adverts on your videos, or give them, and this is the other thing, other benefits that you can get. For example, you can let people subscribe to you, you can let people cheer with bits, and all this is similar than the super chat on YouTube. So this is what Twitch's model looks like. There's cheering with bits as one-off bits and bobs, and there's also channel subscriptions which give you, I don't know, emotes and support the person who does things. So those are the two variations that Twitch offer. But for that you have to have 50 subscribers or 50 followers on your channel, and you also have to do, I don't know, a certain amount of streams a month. I don't know, they show you this in the little box there. And you have to have, I believe, 3 concurrent average watchers, and I never really had that. I'm always about between 1 and 2 concurrent watchers, but since we have started using Twitch exclusively there 2-3 times, I now am in this realm that I have over 3 concurrent watchers, and that lets me now apply as an affiliate, which would be great. So then, you know, all these benefits could be mine. But the downside is that you sign an agreement with Twitch or with Amazon really, and it says that you have to abide by something called an exclusivity clause, and that means that whenever you do something on Twitch you can't release it anywhere else for a period of 24 hours. So it means that I'm not allowed to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I can upload the video to YouTube and other platforms 24 hours later, but you know, I don't know if they enforce it, if they're even aware of it, if I were to multi-stream at the same time or whatnot. It looks like people are doing it, but according to the rules you're not meant to. And you know, I'm one of those guys, I like to play by the rules, so I like to make sure if I do apply for affiliateship as such, then I abide by the rules from day one. So that would mean I'd have to either go with Twitch as a live option exclusively for what I do, or for portions of what I do, or I have to not do the affiliate thing. That is also an option. So those are my 2 options. I can either not be an affiliate with Twitch and basically forego the option to make money with Twitch, or I could just not do that and keep everything as it is. But it's kind of a crossroads, you know. This is what's going on in my head. I'm thinking it's kind of a crossroads of what I should do there. So I like the option of another potential avenue of revenue that's from somebody completely different, so not from YouTube, because you never know what's going to happen in the future. Even though things are going okay right now, YouTube isn't making me rich. It certainly has the potential to pay my bills at one point, but it currently doesn't do that. So it would be nice to have a completely different avenue of revenue there. But at the same time, I also like the idea of reaching the widest possible audience. So I'm torn really. If I don't do it, I could leave everything as it is, provided that Restream are working, which is also another thing. If we take that out of the equation, it's, you know, it's nice to just stream directly to one service, really cuts down on the overheads. Or, you know, be an affiliate there, potentially opening another door of money, and then having to do live streams on Twitch, either exclusively, use YouTube for a delayed release, or third option, do a split between things that I do multi-stream excluding Twitch, and then do another portion of streams that I do on Twitch and then delay release on YouTube. So those are the options really. I'd love to hear some thoughts and let me know what you think about it. My immediate thought was that, hey, I'd like to do it. I like the idea of you know, having that second source of internet income, or like, it's not actually the second, it's like the 15th source of internet income there. But you know, little pots of money altogether might sustain me in the future without having to do the day job. That's always the ultimate plan. How can I ditch the day job, or how can I be prepared for ultimate changes that are coming in the next few years, 3, 5, 10, 20 years? You know, how can I set myself up now for that to be in place for the future? Because you never know, these things can take off. So I was talking about this with another small streamer named Dragonate. He's in British Columbia in Canada. If you're watching this, Nate, hello. Thank you for our little chat on Discord yesterday. I appreciate that. He's in the same boat. He's small streaming to all platforms using Restream. For him, it works much better than for me. He hasn't had the issues that I've been having. And he has more than 50 subscribers on, or followers on Twitch, and he's in a similar situation. So he also needs to decide at one point, am I going to go with Twitch affiliate thing or not? So here's my initial thought about this. If I were to do the affiliate-ness with Twitch, I could then stream a portion of what I do on Twitch and another portion multi-stream on Mixer, YouTube and the rest. So something I found out is that my current audience on YouTube, on my main channel at least, they don't really care for game streams at all. So I'm losing subscribers there. People don't necessarily like the game streams on my main channel. I'm not saying everyone doesn't like them, but there's a certain amount of people who don't get it. They don't get the idea that the game streams are there for a community get together, and it's less about the game and more about the community. They don't get that. They think it's something I don't want to watch. What the hell is this guy showing me this for? I don't want to see this. Fair enough, absolutely. That's why really good channels that are really doing well, they have niches. They have a niche for this, a niche for that, a niche for that. And you know, small fry like me doesn't make sense really. But you know, if people, channels who do really well, like you know Stephen Scott's channel for example, does one thing and one thing only in one format only, and that's what audiences like. They don't like 7 types of formats on 5 different topics. That's, you know, no one likes that. You do one thing, you do it well, and people get it. Audiences get it, and you know, people subscribe as a result. But you know, my channel doesn't work that way. My mind doesn't work that way. So I was thinking I could use Twitch just for game streams, and then not multi-stream them, and literally just keep the game streams just on Twitch. And then multi-stream my 3D shenanigans, 3D things, anything relating to 3D that's more or less related to the subject matter of my YouTube channel. That I can multi-stream and then essentially not bring that to Twitch. That is a possibility. I don't actually know what the ins and outs are for something that has aired on another channel that you then put on Twitch. I don't know what the legality of that are. I think you're not allowed to do that because it's not an exclusive thing. You can't actually guarantee that. So I guess I won't do that, which is also cool. So that is an option that I was thinking that could give me best of both worlds. It could give me affiliate status on Twitch with the potential to earn money from game streams that I would then only do on Twitch. I like the idea of doing that spontaneously without having to faff around for half an hour, 45 minutes to get all the platforms set up correctly. I like the idea of having something set up that is kind of ready to go, so I can have the Restream thing set up for literally one program, which is 3D shenanigans, and then I can have another kind of preset in OBS in which I only stream to Twitch and then only use that for game streams. That's a possibility, and they could then be time delay released on my game channel on YouTube. Let me know what you think about that. I'm thinking that might be cool. That might be something that could work, and it could be interesting. I could also very well be putting too much thought into something that really isn't important at the end of the day. So let me know what you think. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you perhaps on the next live stream.